Geometry Study Guide. We're going to start with number 25 today. It says find the value of x and y. Which do you want to find first? You can find y or you can find x first. Doesn't matter. If you're looking for x first, tell me the relationship between 4x minus 4 and 148. They are equal. Why are they equal? Because they are vertical angles. So 4x minus 4 is equal to 148. Add 4. 4x is equal to 152. And what's the answer to that? Divide by 4. X is 38. What about the relationship between 2y and 148? Two y plus 148 is equal to 180. Subtract 148 from each side. 2y equals 32. Divide by 2, and y is 16. Any questions there? Everybody get that?
No. Go away.
Okay. Number 26. The answer would be yes, I am. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Line R is parallel to line T. Find the measure of angle 5. Tell me about angle 5. You know that one's 139. So 1 is also 139. 2 is 139. So this one's also 139. What would the measure of the other angles be in this problem? 41 degrees. 27 says find the value of the variables if m is parallel to m is parallel to L. Angle 1 is angle 1 is 6x plus 39. Angle 5 is 4x plus 33. What kind of angles are angle 1 and angle 5? Are corresponding. So they're equal. Subtract 4x from each side. 2x plus 39 is equal to 33. Subtract 39. 2x is negative 6. X is negative 3. Any questions on number 27? 28 says the diagram is an airport runway. The intersections are parallel. It says if angle 8 is 119, what is the sum of 1 and 4? If 8 is 119, then what is angle 4? 119. And what is angle 1? 119. So what do you get when you add 119 and 119? 238. 29, find the value of k. 180 minus 67 minus 26 will give you the value of k, because you know every angle in a triangle has to add up to be 180. So k is 87 degrees. Number 30, find the value of x, y, and z. X is the easiest one to find because it's inside of a triangle with 44 and 58. So 180 minus 44 minus 58. So that gives me 78 for x. If x is 78 degrees, what can you tell me about z? Because x and z are supplementary. So 180 minus 78 is going to give me angle Z. So that's 102. If this is 102 and this is 11, what's the measure of angle Y? 102 plus 11 plus Y is supposed to be 180. So when you subtract those from 180, Y is 67 degrees. So be sure when you're working this problem that you choose X to be 78 and Z to be 102 and Y to be 67. The triangle playground has angles whose measures are in the ratio 2, 3, 5. What is the measure of the smallest angle? So this is 2x plus 3x plus 5x equals 180. So we add 2, 3, and 5 and we get 10x is 180. Divide by 10, x is 18. So the smallest angle is 2 times 18, which is 36 degrees. Any questions on those? Okay, 32. Somebody explain to me, ma'am? 36. Explain to me how you did number 32. Somebody tell me what you did. 180 minus 134 is 46. So which angle is 46? Okay. So then to find x, you'd need to subtract those. And we get 91 degrees. Did everybody get that? 33. Use the information given in the diagram. Tell why PS and QR are congruent and why PQR and RSP are congruent. How is it that you can tell me that PS is congruent to QR? Looking at that picture, is there any marking that indicates that PS is congruent to QR? They have that little marking on them. When they give you a picture and they give you that marking, then you can conclude that it is just given information. What about PQR and RSP? Are there any markings on those two angles to indicate that they are congruent? PQR and RSP. Yes, it's also given. Number 34, angle BAC, that's this angle right here, is congruent to which angle from the other triangle? How would you have to name it? There's two options. NMP or PMN. But M has to be in the middle of the name. 35. The two triangles are congruent as suggested by their appearance. Find the value of C. C matches up with 5. So 35, the answer is 5. 36. Given triangle QRS and triangle TUV, QS is 5V plus 2 and TV is 9V minus 6. What do you know about these two pieces? QS and TV. They're equal because they are, the way they name congruent triangles indicates the parts that are equal. So 5V plus 2 is equal to 9V minus 6. Subtract 5V from each side. 2 equals 4V minus 6. Add 6. 8 is equal to 4V. V is 2. Now the question says find the length of QS. So you're going to have to take that 2 and put it in place of the V. So 10 plus 2 is 12. Any questions on 36? 37, same type problem. says given these two triangles are congruent, the measure of angle B is 3V plus 6. The measure of angle Q is 5V minus 4. Since they are both named in the same position, we know that they are equal. So we're going to subtract 3V from each side. 6 equals 2V minus 4. Add 4. 2V is equal to 10. V is 5. But you got to go plug that back in. 3 times 5 plus 6 is 21. So the measure of those angles is 21. 38. Find the value of x. Now, this is the mid-segment. I know it's a mid-segment because this piece is cut in half and this piece is cut in half. So 47 is the short piece. It's the inside of it, the mid-segment. So what do you know about the length of x? What do you know about the length of x? It's got to be 47 times 2, which is 94. 39 says points B, D, and F are midpoints. That means these two pieces are congruent, these two pieces are congruent, and these two pieces are congruent. EC is 32. From here to here is 32. If that's 32, how long is that segment? Half of it, which is how many? 16. Then it says DF is 22. If DF is 22, what's this segment? 44. Find AC. That's exactly what they want right there. It's 44. Number 40. Use the information in the diagram to determine the height of the tree. Well, the tree is actually the mid-segment. It divides this into 2 equal parts and this one into 2 equal parts. The mid-segment is half as long as that side, so it's 75 feet. 41 says find the value of x. What do you know about 2x minus 7? 2x minus 7 is equal to half of 18, right? What's half of 18? 9. So add 7. 2x is 16. Divided by 2. X is 8. Number 42. What do we know about these two segments? This is a mid-segment. So 5x plus 3, is it the same size as 2x plus 22? It's half as big. So that means it would take 2 of those to equal one of those, right? You'd rather deal with the whole number 2 than 1/2. I'd have to put the 1/2 on the other side. So let's distribute. 10x plus 6 equals 2x plus 22. Subtract 2x. 8x plus 6 is 22. Subtract 6. 8x is 16. Divide by 8. X is 2. Find the length of the mid-segment. Okay, I got to go back and plug this in. 5 times 2 plus 3 is 13. So my answer to that is 13. 43. Q is equidistant from the sides of TSR. So Q lies on the angle bisector, which means that 26 is equal to 4x plus 14. So you need to solve that equation. 12 equals 4x. Divide by 4. X is 3. Find the value of x. So that's all you have to do on that problem. 44. Q is equidistant from the sides of TSR. Find the measure of RST. Same setup. These two angles are congruent. 5x plus 4 is equal to 9x minus 36. Help me solve this one. What would you do first? Okay, subtract that 5x. Next, then, and x is 10. Is that what you're supposed to do? No, now you got to find RST. That's the big angle. So if x is 10, what do you do next? $90 minus 36 is 54. So this one's 54. That one's also 54. So it's 108. Okay, last problem. DF bisects EDG. Find FG. What do you know about these distances? They're equal. So n plus 8 equals 2n minus 3. Help me solve this one. 8 equals n minus 3. N is 11. Now you got to plug it in. FG right here. 2 times 11 minus 3. And what is that? 19. Any questions on any of these problems from the study guide? Are we good?